Hello everyone, and welcome back to a nice, calmful, Minecraft sesh. Now, for this soothing session that we are going to have, oh fuck that shit, how you doing everybody? Yeah, just start up a new Minecraft world, and yeah, a new adventure starts today. So apparently we're supposed to have a, the little chest. I'm just gonna out there one. Okey-doke. Goody. Alright, what's going on? Sweet. Damn it. Alrighty. Okie doke. Now, usually when I play Minecraft, I now play it on the PC, but I'm kind of finding it hard to record over the PC, and to be honest with you, I think it would just be easier to do it on Minecraft. I mean, Minecraft is Minecraft with or without mods. It's still all about the, the survival. But this is a new playthrough, a new everything, new world, new day. Oh my god. So yeah. Mining blocks, how interesting. Oh my god. So usually what I do is I just chop down a lot of trees, make it a little fancy. As soon as I've actually spawned in a pretty good area. Yeah, just everyone does the basic Minecraft stuff, so I might just skip through this, but then again, I'm just gonna go ahead and collect all of this, and yeah, hopefully you guys get to actually watch me play, so hopefully that'll be pretty cool. And hopefully I start gaining audiences and stuff like that, and I can actually be somebody. I hope you guys don't mind, but I'm actually going to play a little bit of music in the background because it is just a tad bit, boring with Minecraft, so please enjoy the music. I'm just going to put trans drop zone, something like that. Okay, there we go. So if you guys can hear that, little thingo in the background, music or whatever, don't worry about it. That's just, music in the background. Hopefully it goes for an hour long or something like that, so I don't get bored. But yeah. So I guess since I've been uploading videos on YouTube for a little while now, even though it's been on different channels and I haven't really, progressed much, I guess I should let you guys know a bit about myself. My name is Ali, or you could call me Alex. Ali is not short for Alistair or any other, English name. It is a name, it's an Arabic name, and my entire name is Ali Faraj, and Ali means high or to lift or something like that, and Faraj means blessed, blessing, something like that. But yeah, so basically my name is Highest Blessing. How cool is that? Oh my god, so funny. Yeah, yeah. Man. I really hate these areas. But anyway, I've been on YouTube now since, you could basically say, Black Ops came out. I remember I started making videos. I wanted to make a series similar to Arby and the Chief by John C.J.G. when I first started out on YouTube, and you know, about maybe every 3 months or so I'd make one new video, and to be honest with you, that wasn't cutting it for me. I didn't really want to do that type of stuff anymore. I found it interesting to do, but it really did take a lot of work. I mean, you had to write up a script, a storyline, where the film was going, you know, where possible leads would go. And you know, I honestly thought it was just grab a camera, grab, you know, figures of whatever, and just make, you know, 40 seconds. I found it hard at the time. I could do it now easy, but I don't think it'd be as good as John C.J.'s Arby and the Chief series. So yeah, I started off back in 2010. What are you looking at, Cal? Potato. So yeah, I started out in 2010 when Black Ops came out. You know, I didn't have component cables or anything back then, so back in those days I recorded in black and white, and you know, I just thought to myself, you know what, I'm big, and I wasn't big at all, you know. I did just to troll a bit, you know. When I said I'm recording this, you know, people always ask me online, you know, oh, do you know this person, what's your name? Oh, your name's Ali, are you Ali A? Some people actually used to say to me, you know, oh my god, it's Ali A, can you come talk to me? I used to put on a British accent, which I'm not going to put on right now, only because it's like, what time is it? Sorry, just got my phone. It's 2 AM in the morning, and I was still up. I was watching a this series. It was like a soap opera. I can't remember which one it was, but you know, I just couldn't get to sleep, and you know, now I feel like playing this and you know, just recapping over the years on what I've achieved or haven't achieved on YouTube, and telling you guys a little background story about it. You know? I'm 17 years old, and I live in Sydney, Australia. Alright? My goal is to become part of the Defence Force. In the last video, or in one of my videos that I have on me at the moment, I actually said that I'm actually joining the Defence Force. Now, the first thing I ever wanted to do was, like, before, if you heard in my previous vid where I said I wanted to leave school, I wanted to leave school before the whole military thing, you know, doing YouTube videos, you know, making money off YouTube. But at the time, you know, I was like 14, I had no idea what the fuck I was on about. I thought, you know, I make money and then they send me a check in the post, you know, in the mailbox saying, hey, you know, we're paying you a couple of $100 or something like that because you made one video that doesn't even have, you know, 1k, you know. I'm just like, you know, 1k views or subscribers or likes or comments or videos or whatever, you know. Like, I just thought, you know, my mentality for that was basically, you know, make a video, get paid, make a video, get paid. That's all I was thinking about. And back then it was pretty stupid for me to think that, but then again, I was influenced a lot back in those days from people like Syndicate Project, you know, Woody's Game Tab, and just a lot of others, and they honestly inspired me to do, you know, they inspired me to do all of this kind of stuff, and I would still do it. However, it's kind of lost. I've kind of lost interest in it. Although I'm making videos on right now, I'm doing it in my spare time. You know, I'm just doing it. If I feel like it, I'll do a video. You know, before I've actually posted a few vlogs or, you know, just a few other things, and I found it quite boring to actually post vlogs. At that point, you know, I thought I was doing something pretty cool. You know, and that was earlier on in the year. I was gonna do a, you know, what's it called? You know, I've almost finished school, so I'm gonna do a weekly video on how well, you know, everything's, you know, going, and that went from, you know, a video a day to basically a video every few months, and I was just like, well, fuck, you know, I'm doing nothing really. And then after that point, you know, it reached where I just didn't do anything. It was more like, you know what, I'm literally posting a video every few months, so what the hell is the point? And just yesterday, or the day before, or even was it today? I think it was today. I just decided, you know, I'm gonna make myself a YouTube video. I'm gonna make myself a decent YouTube video. I'm gonna, you know, go delete all my videos and just, you know, start on a new one. You know, start a new, same YouTube channel, but just start anew. And I'm doing that now, and I really hope I can entertain you guys, give you guys, you know, some just really cool advice. If you guys need anything, like, send me a private message, send me, you know, comment, I'll reply definitely. You know, I know I'm not that big, but I want to be known, you know, not known as in, you know, big YouTube fantasy star or whatever, but I just want to be known. Like, I want, if someone brings up my name, oh yeah, I know him, you know, he's an okay guy, you know, he does okay videos, or, you know, what he does is really, it's okay, you know. I'd like to, you know, be able to do something like that. Hopefully I can. Basically, what I need right now is this thing. It's this thing, that's what I've called it. Someone's just at the door. Be right back. Sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. You know, we have a cat now, just recently, and my brother, his little kitten's only 8 to 9 weeks old now, so he's getting bigger. You know, they grow basically every day. He's a rough little guy, but whatever. His name's Bob. It was first Dexter, Bob, you name it. You know, there's all different types of names, but yeah, we were just stuck with Bob for now. I think I'm gonna set up camp just right here, and I think I'm just gonna put down saplings. I'm gonna eat a carrot. No, I don't need to. But yeah, I'm gonna just mine it with my hands. But yeah, anyway, you know, I don't plan to be very big on YouTube. However, I just plan to be known. If someone brings up my name, oh yeah, I know him. That's basically all I want. And to have connections, or not really connections, but to know people very well in the YouTube community, gaming community, you know, any community really. Like that's all I want to do. Like, I want to be able to know people, you know, call them up on Skype or message them or do something. Be like, hey, what's up? How you doing? How's your day today? Or, you know, want to do a video together or something like that. There's a guy on my not Skype, but Steam friends list. His name is Inferno. He does zombie videos, you know, Call of Duty zombie videos, and he does it for World at War. You know, you know, custom maps and stuff like that. And just recently he's done, you know, a commentary with a few friends and that on the PC. And to be honest with you, I love zombies. Like, I'm a huge zombies fan. And I'm also a very huge PC fan. However, I've always found it hard to, you know, get the best recording. Sorry, get the best, you know, recording, you know, thingo for get the best. Basically, get the bleh, my words are chewing me up slowly. Basically, get the best recording programs on the PC to be able to screen capture and just things like that. And what really just, you know, there's always fraps, there's, you know, all these other things, and, you know, built-in capture cards that you can put in your PC and stuff like that. But, you know, like, I've always wanted to do just PC gaming and PC, you know, recording and YouTube videoing, just things like that. But it's not that I don't have time, but, you know, console, I think of it more as, if I were to record console, it would be easier. If I was to, you know, record PC, it would be harder. That's just how I work, right? That's what's constantly in my mind right now. I enjoy PC because whenever I play a first-person shooter, or, you know, whenever I play any game really, you know, whether it's an RTS or a click point game or anything really, I just find it much more easier. Just like a week or so ago, over a week ago, I ended up purchasing what's it called? You know, damn, what's that game called? It's Dawn of War. There we go. I ended up purchasing Dawn of War. You know, Warhammer 40k, all that type of stuff, the good stuff. I ended up buying Chaos Rising. I remember purchasing Chaos Rising a few years ago. I remember it exactly. I remember buying it for the first time, plugging it in, you know, installing it on my computer, and just hammering the shit out of it because it was that fucking fun. Like, I don't know, you know, what other game made me have that much fun. Like, I remember logging on to Games for Windows Live and just, you know, just, oh my god, like, it was probably one of my most, you know, it was my favorite game back then. But back then I had, you know, I had a laptop, and, you know, laptops they're not that good. You know, they're not really, they're not suited for extreme PC gaming, recording, you know, editing, things like that. So for a good while I didn't really do much. It wasn't until, you know, until Black Ops 2 came out, and that's when just everything went to shit, you know. I didn't record, my PC fucked up, I couldn't play Minecraft until, you know, just, you know, at all. But before that, you know, you know, the reason why I actually started playing online games, and the whole, you know, reason why I really wanted all of, you know, just the reason why I actually got into gaming in general. Before, I used to be a very how can I say this? I used to study a lot, which was a good thing and still is a good thing, which I hope I can get back into studying. But yeah, it's just a habit now. I can't at all. Like, I can't stay still, and well, that's pretty much it. But anyway, before that, I used to be an average grade student. You know, average life up until, you know, July or June, midway. You know, my parents split up, and when my parents split up, I couldn't turn to anything. Like, I spoke to my friends, you know, teachers, you know, I basically turned to people I could trust and who could help me get through this almost mental breakdown. Like, my father ended up moving away to a different country, and the first time he called me was about 3 months after he moved. And believe me, what do I say to that? Dick move. I say, good job. You managed to teach a kid how to be a dick. When I get married, I'm definitely not going to do that. So yeah, um, that kind of scarred me a bit. You know, I find it hard to trust people, and the people I do trust, I sometimes do doubt them. But in the end, I remember that they were the people that, you know, were there for me, and, you know, I'm not going to, you know, just turn my back on them and go, no, I'm not going to trust you. Like, I trust them 100%. And a lot of the people that I do trust have come off Xbox Live and the PlayStation Network, and they were the people that helped me out the most, and, you know, it gave me lots of good advice. You know, I've met so many people on here that are just brilliant, absolutely brilliant people. You know, they've all got a story to tell. You know, that it's not all fun and games, but well, it really is. But when you know, when you tell your story, the amount of feels there are, the amount of just faces that you can tell there are, you know, like, there's just so many, and there are a lot of people who have gone through the same thing, and that's with everything in life. But whenever I go on Xbox Live or Peterson or, you know, even Steam, I hear people who have basically gone through worse times. You know, they do the same thing as I do. They turn to video games as a source of, you know, to just relax, to lay down the load, to forget about everything, you know, to basically enjoy life. And, you know, I'm happy to be one of those people, and I don't regret a single bit of it. But I'm slowly starting to, you know, just not wanting to be, you know, into video games anymore, only because this generation of video games ain't so good. You know, mainly this generation is, you know, just Call of Duty, Call of Duty, Call of Duty, first-person shooters, you know, and Battlefield, you name it. Like, it's basically the popular games. I don't I like my AAA titles or whatever. I like the good stuff, but I'd like it to go back to like the first time I ever played an online match, or the first time I ever played a next gen, you know, console. Like, cause up until about 2009, 2010, that's when, you know, I was still playing PlayStation 2 back then, and PlayStation 2 is still young. Like, I go back and play Jack and Daxter, you know. But I just, I don't know, I can't really, you know, I can't do it anymore. Like, it was, oh, okay, crouch. Okay, like, I started playing Xbox a year after Halo 3 ODST came out, and Halo 3 ODST was the first Halo I ever, you know, owned, played, and oh shit, and, you know, basically had fun with. I still play it till today. You know, I still remember the classic, you know, firefight modes. I still remember everything. You know, I still love it to bits. I think it's one of my favorite Halo games. Um, as well as that Call of Duty Black Ops, the first one. You know, what the fuck? It's just me, or is this an unfinished house? Whatever, freaky. But yeah, Black Ops was my first Call of Duty, and the first thing I ever did was actually, I remember I came back from the mall, or shopping center, what the fuck, Rape Dungeon much? But you know, like I came back from the shopping centre, you know, I've just bought it. You know, I wanted to play it so much. I was so excited. You know, my friend came over and you name it, man. I'm telling you, know, like I was so hyped up for it. I didn't know what to do. Like back then, PlayStation 2, Nintendo Wii. You know, Wii was the latest thing to have come out, and you know, I just got sick of it. Yeah, I'm just gonna put my camp around here. You know, I got sick of Nintendo Wii. My brothers did too. So you know, we're all like, I want to get this. I want to get that. You know, before we used to be outdoor kids. Now we're indoor kids. You know, every morning we were up at 6 in the morning, 6:30, 7 o'clock. You know, weekends, holidays. You know, either it was playing the new games that we bought for the PlayStation 2, or we were on our you know, we were on our it was on what was it again? It was the trampoline. We were on the in you know closed in trampoline. We had one of those things, and I remember my grandmother came over. She came from overseas, and you know it was so weird for her to see us out in the morning, just playing and having a good time. She was like, "What the hell are you guys doing? You're gonna get sick," you know. I remember my parents saying, "Let them be. They're doing this all the time." You know, sometimes it would rain, but that wouldn't stop us from playing. But I was back a few minutes ago. But anyway, hopefully this video doesn't take too long. But yeah. Anyway, I'm just gonna make this a good door. I know how to make a good door. Like, like things were much different back then. It was so weird. But what could we have done to yeah, to change things, to make them the way they were? I mean, I wish things were back the way they were, but you can't change the past. Anyway, long story short, even though I just explained the entire thing, I got into video games in 2010 after my parents split, and after just a lot of depressing shit happened. I pretty much should have said that from the first start. And basically, yeah, that's been my my weed. That's been my drug, basically, to play video games and just ease off, you know. But it slowly consumed my life, and I turned into a hardcore, mouthing off, swearing gamer that the stereotype is, and I was just like, well, fuck this shit. After a few lessons I learned on Modern Warfare 3, I was just like, you know what, it's just a fucking game. And I'm actually happy now that I don't really rage at all anymore. In my opinion, if you rage, it's just, you gotta remember that it's just a game. You should get over it. It's literally just a game. I know there are some people saying, "Oh, it's more than just a game. Stop saying it's more than a game. It's fucking life." It's not life. Life is living. Life is being able to run out onto the beach and go fuck yeah, I'm here. I'm looking at a beach with a beautiful sunset. That's what living life is. Not being cooped up 24/7 in a dark room, on your computer, your 360, your PlayStation, or whatever, playing video games all day. I realized that over a period of time, and that's what hit me the most because it was the thing I loved the most, and I couldn't. It was like I was letting go of a girl I really liked, and believe me, letting go of video games is way fucking... No, actually, letting go of video games and letting go of girls, which is harder? Letting go of girls is way fucking easier. Alright? Oh, sorry, that came out wrong. It's way more fucking hard, but it's only if you've got... If you know you have the right girl and you have to let go of her, then fuck all, you know, that's a tough go. But if you know something's up, you know you know that you don't have the right one for you, that's when you gotta say, fuck, I've gotta move on. She's really done it this time, I can't do this anymore. And I had to experience that as well. I mean, we all have, but everyone's had their fair share of lies, everyone's had their fair share of sluts and whatnot. And I remember I had a few girlfriends on Xbox Live. I guess you wouldn't really call them, a relationship, but an online relationship, that's what you should call it. But these days when I see a relationship, I see, people actually giving affection, loving each other, that's what it is. You can't say no, that's not what a relationship is, because that's what a fucking relationship is. No, I ended up, it was a few, it was a few times that I had to let go of a girl, or mainly she had to let go of me because I was too much of a pussy to tell her, how, if she let go of me, I'd be, depressed. And she actually let go of me a few times. But there was this one time about last year where she legit, took me in, told me that I was her guy, I was her world, I wasn't. What the fuck are you doing here? Well, she told me I was her everything, and I was just like, well, thank you. I appreciated her saying that to me. But then, apparently, things between me and her, from her side of everything, things weren't turning out as great as this is turning into a draw my life session, goddamn. Especially playing Minecraft and telling you all about the gaming. Goddamn, it's been half an hour already. Anyway, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave it till next time. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys, and I'll catch you later. Catch ya.